Okay. Hopefully the maximum audience can see us now.
Are we ready for the good stuff?
I think we're ready for the good material.
Sure.
All the bad material kind of started it, but now we're in the good material territory.
Okay.
Kevin, you got your best stuff saved up?
Bring your A game.
I found this cool shot. I have a ladder in it.
That's my hatch ladder.
We're ready. Cut to the ladder.
Stop hitting my ladder.
That ladder rules.
Thank you.
Hey guys, welcome to a brand new, it's been a while. We have not done a Mega64antine in quite a bit.
Yeah.
We're here. This is kind of the first one in a long time because really the quarantine ended. There's really kind of no reason to comment on it.
Yeah. Everything is better now and the world is back to normal.
The world is, nature is healing, as they say. Humanity was the virus.
Masks
I want
off,
to
right?
say, what you knew is the Mega64 quarantine cast is over. It's gone.
Yeah.
This is second wave quarantine cast.
Oh.
Yeah, didn't the last time we do it, didn't we say something like that and we added second wave to the opening?
I added second wave to the opening.
You did?
Yeah.
Then that's permanent now.
That's it.
Okay,
Is it
there
in
you
the
go.
theme song?
That was an offhand joke before, but now
I don't know if that makes this third wave or 2.0. I'm not sure. We'll do the math. We'll crunch the numbers. We'll figure it out.
Yeah, we'll figure it out. We'll see what Johnny decided, whatever it was, in this theme song.
As the earth is carbon bombed by poisons, I keep it safe, I keep it clean, I keep it here inside with Mega64antine.
I'm Joe Biden, and I approve this message.
Okay,
Hell yeah.
I decided while watching that, second wave still works.
Yeah.
Sure.
But I would really make that second wave fucking impactful.
Rocco, you cursed.
Like almost like a Platinum Games, like Metal Gear Rising Revengeance, like it cuts through the screen, like second wave.
I think we should have like a 16-bit tidal wave washover from side to side.
Oh, like Genesis graphics.
Second wave.
Yeah.
See, Derek's suggesting a chill version of it. I'm saying aggressive, cut through the screen like a katana.
You're thinking Terminator 2. He's thinking Outrun.
So
what if we compromise and we literally use the footage of the Kubrick wave of blood from The Shining and we just throw that in the intro?
Yeah.
Okay.
That gives me menstrual vibes. Though, whenever I see
it might
that.
get taken down. Johnny, can you just recreate the scene somehow? Like, I don't know how, but like make it look exactly the same. That way no one knows.
All right. I'll try my best.
Perfect. I'm really happy that we added a new Johnny emote of him being really sad. So whenever we ask for something like this, people can just throw that in the chat because that is.
Yeah, we did add that emote to Twitch, didn't we?
Yeah, because
I don't
that's
know
what.
anybody that.
When it used to be me, I
it.
used to feel that way, and now it's Johnny.
Everyone's gonna go looking for it right now in the chat.
No, they can find it. There. It
Yeah.
is.
There, he's a sad boy.
Yeah, we just saw that. Yeah.
Yeah.
You listening to a lot of shoegaze, Johnny?
Yeah. A lot of Bullet for My Valentine or whatever.
Look at
I don't know.
Bullet for My Valentine. What were shoegaze like? What was the quintessential?
I still
is
don't.
that the same as like emo or?
I think it came after.
Oh, silly Rocco! You reveal that you know nothing about music.
I don't.
I always make fun of that genre.
Ignorance is bliss.
The name is so dumb. I've always discarded that genre as like, nah, not.
Yeah,
important.
I don't know what that is.
I bet I
What
listen
is
to
the name
some
of
music.
it? I don't even know what you're saying.
Shoegaze. As in,
Shoegaze.
you listen to this depressing, sad music, and you kind of stare at your shoes and don't make eye contact with anyone.
Oh, I've never heard of shoegaze.
See, it's
the first time I've ever heard of this.
You've never. That's not
I've
really.
heard it. I just don't know what it is.
It's not
Well,
even a micro
I'm
genre.
gonna wager then that shoegaze must not be very cool if nobody here has heard of it.
That's Derek.
Yeah.
That's what
exactly.
makes it cool.
I
That's gotta
am
be it.
quintessential cool, and I've never heard of it, so
Only
always not
me,
very
you,
important.
and Johnny, Derek.
Johnny's heard of it, and he's clearly the least coolest of us all.
Yeah, look at me. I'm in another fucking realm.
You're in
Yeah.
that movie Cube.
You only listen to Slayer in there.
It's a madhouse.
Yeah.
Well, that was Anthrax, wasn't it?
It's a madhouse.
Isn't
all
that Anthrax?
Trash, thrash.
Well, so they claim.
I'm not into it.
That's not shoegaze. or Shoegaze, however you want to say it. Anyway, yeah. So it had been a while since our last Mega64antine stream. You know, I think it's fair to ask how the world is for you guys if you are in a better place than you were. I feel like we should start with Shawn because I feel like we're going to hear about, you know, I want to know how much the world has improved, how much things have evolved, and how you've adapted to, you know, a new type of place and you're in a better mindset. Go ahead.
Well, baseball has started again.
Can we get that ladder shot?
So that's nice for me.
There you have it.
Well,
got a new ladder.
But you know, here's the thing. The Olympics should be happening right now. This second, the Olympics should be happening. And it's not. And I am truly sad about it.
Like, I have not, under any circumstance, missed or mourned the loss of sports to this point. And then a minute ago, Shawn showed us, was that a Nike commercial?
It was.
Yeah.
There's a really cool new Nike commercial where they do like a split screen thing, and it'll be two different sets of footage, but they match up at certain points.
The editing is incredible.
It's fantastic editing. But anyway, that was the first time when Shawn showed that for me. It was personally the only sports thing I mean, don't get me wrong. I love going to a San Diego baseball game. It's fun. But the only thing I have a little bit of a emotional tie to is the Olympics. And when you played that commercial, that was the first time it hit me. I went, oh no, the Olympics. Like I actually had that like, oh man, that made me sad.
Has there ever been a canceled Olympic year?
What?
Has there ever been like a missed year?
I don't think so. I think even during World War II,
even back to
I don't know.
Who's Caesar's times?
I believe only one.
Really?
Really?
Yeah.
Which one?
1974.
The Munich one?
Munich? I think it still happened.
No. Dayton.
Oh, the Dayton, Ohio one. Yeah. No one came.
Yeah, I think it was just no one showed up.
No one showed up. No one wanted to go
went,
Dayton.
well,
They said fucking Dayton?
Yeah.
Yeesh.
Anyways, so baseball is back. That is a big deal to me. It is a weird thing where I don't necessarily want it to be back, which is crazy.
I thought a bunch of people tested positive.
They did. That's the thing that scares me is
and
that
then I thought they canceled that season.
They had like 19 Florida Marlins coaches and players and staff test positive for it.
Yeah.
The season after that, or was that just
No.
like
No, they didn't end the season. They're like, oh, you just can't play for a week. And then you can play.
I thought they just said,
Can I cut in here? Real fact, actually. Aside from the infamous Dayton, Ohio Olympics, which everyone knows was canceled in 1974, the Olympics were canceled once in 1916 because of World War I and twice during World War II, 1940 and 1944.
okay.
Okay.
I
I didn't know that.
I did not know why. Are we dancing around why it was canceled in Dayton, Ohio? I honestly don't know.
Nobody
Anyways,
has mystery.
so it's like it's all fucking weird. Like they can't keep anyone safe. And then like my dad is working these games. Like he's part of the television crew. And I just don't feel comfortable with my dad. I feel he wants to work and like everyone's wearing a mask and they're being safe, but they're not like they're testing the players like every day. And this is happening. They're not testing, as far as I'm aware, the truck people at all. So it's like I don't know. Like I don't know. I just hope my dad's okay. Really, what it boils down to.
Yeah, that's rough. That's hard.
But it is nice, like having the game on in the background again. Like it kind of makes me feel like things are back to normal a little bit, even though they're definitely not. So, anyways, that's how I'm handling.
But you're
everything
kicking
there.
ass. Other than that,
yeah, I started exercising because I haven't been doing that. I ran my first mile in I don't know ever yesterday.
Nice. Shawn.
Nice.
That's cool.
Yeah, it was just a mile. It wasn't anything crazy, but I am still sore today.
Let's do a video where we race a mile.
yeah.
Well, you've been running. I feel like you're gonna win.
Doesn't matter. You're running too. We're both running now.
Yeah. Okay.
I haven't been running. I'm slipping in my exercise regimen. So
me too.
I want to get back into it. It's the constant battle. You exercise hard for a little while and then you fall off the wagon. At least I do.
I was looking in the mirror and I wasn't stoked. And I was like, you know what? If I just ran like a mile a day or every other day, I would be in better shape. Not crazy shape, but better. So maybe I'll start doing that. So I'm going to start, I think, doing that. So, but I'm like super sore today, which is a little embarrassing. And I have this is so lame. I have a fucking blister on my thumb from playing Donkey Kong, which is like,
Wait,
Hell
when you
yeah.
streamed it?
yeah. I can't think
Gamer
of a less
injury.
cool thing to happen to a person, but I'm all like, it's all puffy and sore from
Yeah,
playing.
but you know what, Sean? You barged through that game. I mean, I would say if you didn't get one, that means you might be playing games too much.
That's true.
You know what I mean? So I think it's perfectly.
Yeah, those of you who
Although-
didn't see, I did stream I beat Donkey Kong speed run for me.
Yeah.
And I beat it in 1 hour and 48 minutes.
Yeah.
That was sick.
We'll
I'm
get
glad
that.
you
We'll get
streamed
that up
that.
on YouTube soon. But
Which I was told
impressive.
is if you put it on like the stack of like all-time world rankings, it's 193, which is pretty good.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's awesome.
So I don't know how you submit that. I'll look into it, but I'm gonna submit it. And
You gotta videotape yourself playing.
You're a
I did
regular,
that.
Oh, it's all recorded.
Yeah, I
You got
recorded it.
He's a regular king of Kongs, guys.
Yeah.
What was that? What was that record keeping arcade in King of Kong?
Was it Twin Galaxies?
Twin Galaxies.
Yeah.
Yeah, you got to email them.
Okay.
That awesome
I
referee.
actually think that's what you would do. I actually think that. Yeah. That's.
Yeah, I don't know if I did it correctly. I might have I wasn't doing it for that reason. I was just doing it to beat it. So
Who knows the
at one
rules
point,
even?
I saved and I was like, you shouldn't have saved. It could have been no save run. I'm like, I don't know what that means. And then you shouldn't have gone back and I hit start select to get more lives. Like you shouldn't have done that. That's invalidating something. Like I'm just playing the game. But now I'm thinking like, did I do this wrong? Like if I want to submit it, does it not count now?
You
I
didn't
don't
follow
know.
Yeah, I
the
don't
rules,
know.
bro.
You got to train. You got to do a perfect run.
Do it again and do it faster.
Maybe that's what I'll
If,
do.
You know,
Yeah.
that's the case. But when Sean was done with it, I was like, that was really cool and like entertaining to see that. Like I didn't expect that. I was like, what other games can you do that with? No. That was
Yeah,
it.
that's it.
Sean shot that down. I was like,
Yeah,
no,
none.
that's the game I can do that with. That's it. Oh, okay.
I think you keep doing that game and beating your time, and
Yeah.
then start to learn the lingo, get into the no save state.
That's what I was saying.
Status.
Yeah.
You know, because Sean was acting like you can never stream that game again. I
Right.
was like, if you did that once a week and tried to shave it down more and more,
Right.
I think people would watch it
I
every
would
week.
love to see you learn to do like some wall hacks and
Yeah.
like study YouTube videos the week prior
Yeah.
and then
Yeah.
lead up to where like let me try this wall hack now.
Yeah.
Well, it was
Speed up
fun.
that time.
But I have to rest now that my
Yeah.
crazy blister.
You got that blister. I was going to ask the rest of you guys, do you still get I feel like I play games so much now I'm calloused up. But there was a time
Yeah,
where
it doesn't really happen to me.
when I was a kid though, I'd play so much probably like Genesis era
Mm-hmm.
gaming that I would get that thumb blister.
Yeah, the last game that happened to me with, not really with a controller. That doesn't happen to me anymore. I must be used to it. But Rock Band is where, whenever I go back to
drums.
that, yeah, it's like drumming or whatever. But
That's
yeah, I
a
mean,
drumming thing,
but
for
drumming,
sure.
like you're gonna get, that's gonna happen. I mean,
But
I
did
feel
that
like,
happen-
unless you are drumming all the time, you know.
When I was a kid, like I remember always getting like there was a certain era where I wasn't playing a lot probably, and then I started playing games so much more that it just never happened again.
Yeah, I don't know.
That happens to me every time I play Street Fighter 2 on the SNES. I always
Okay.
get a thumb blister from doing Hadokens.
Hey, you know what? You're right. That's where it would happen to me. You're right. I remember doing that too, and
Fighting
it was like,
games.
man, my thumbs are sore because I kept. trying
Maybe
to
it's
do-
that controller.
I think it is that controller.
Yeah, because you're
every time I
rubbing it
use
against this
it, I
hard
get a fucking
plastic
thumb
all the
blister.
time. You know, think about controllers now. Is you got like these soft rubberized grips and stuff like that. They're made for that. Whereas back in the day,
Yeah.
it's like hard plastic.
And then like the buttons, like I think it's the X and Y are kind of concaved out a little bit. And
Yeah.
maybe that this is, I think
Yep.
we figured it out.
Yeah, I didn't even think about that. That did happen to me a lot.
Thank God those days are gone. Not for
Well, not
Sean.
for me.
Not for Sean. You're playing with an SNES controller? What were you using?
Yeah.
That's it.
I was using the SNES
it?
Mini.
It's that 16-bit,
classic or whatever.
32-bit era.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, that wasn't a good era for thumbs.
No. Anyway, that's how I'm doing. Sorry, I kind of derailed everything.
No,
but
I like to hear you're playing games, man.
I am playing games. I played Donkey Kong Country 2 as well, and that game is so much harder that if
Yeah,
I were to do a
that
speed,
was too hard for me when I was younger.
that'd be like a 5-hour thing if I had to do it. Like, that's
Yeah.
so fucking hard.
I struggled with that one.
Yeah, the game sucks.
I went to speaking of, well, I don't know. I mean, yeah, I guess they have game, whatever. But I I went to a place. There's that place Book Off.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that's a good place.
And they
to
have a
get
lot of
games.
like old used games, old Blu-rays, whatever. They used to have a lot of import games, not really so much, but they got figures and things like that. They reopened.
Oh, that's cool.
And I offloaded a couple things there, but when I went, there was a nearby. There's a ramen place nearby, and it had just opened for the day. So I was like, okay, maybe I can. I'm looking and.
Ooh, that sounds
all
good.
these I'm
Ramen
kind of
Man?
segueing into like something that I've been seeing more and more, but a lot of these places have opened like outdoor patios,
Right.
and
Oh,
stuff.
And like
I've seen
parking
it.
spots.
Like they took.
Makeshift.
Hey, we're taking over the parking lot, and they're whatever. And so
Yeah,
I
can
saw it. What's that?
Can I say I drove past like a Texas Roadhouse yesterday and an Applebee's, and I saw that,
Yeah.
and it didn't look very fancy.
Tense,
It looked
dude.
kind of like
Yeah,
cafeteria folding tables set up underneath a tarp,
yeah.
and it just made me laugh. Because I know everybody's so cooped up and wanting to get back to normal, but
Yeah.
that
They-
looked like a far cry from anything that was enjoyable.
We saw the same thing, Derek, because we went and got some burgers after 64X, whenever
Oh,
that
yeah.
was. And when we went, we saw all that because we were just grabbing the burgers, and then we went to like a distant bench at a closed mall
Okay.
to eat it apart from everywhere else. And from where we were, we could see exactly what you're describing, Derek, and it looked sad. Every
Yeah.
outdoor setup thing that I've seen around looks
Yeah.
sad. So, but okay, so I see
know-
what's that?
It resembles in our Faircast the Charlie Chicken setup.
Yeah,
So that's in a commonplace for the Charlie Chicken restaurant, which is
Yeah.
at a fairground.
Yeah.
So now it's like you want to
Yeah.
eat Applebee's food in a fairground
mean,
environment.
Yeah.
I
It was
understand you want to get out of your house and go
Well, no,
enjoy the
yeah,
world,
dude.
but at that point, I'm going back to my house. I don't want to eat in a parking
bad.
lot
100%.
in 95-degree weather
Bugs,
under a
dude.
tarp.
Absolutely.
I've heard from people that have gone, and it's like you
Yeah.
can't stop bugs from coming into your zone.
So that's what I was going to bring up was, so I saw this ramen place, and that's what they had a setup. They had a setup like that, but there was no one in it because it had just opened, and I was the only one. I was by myself, just walking around, and I had stopped at the Japanese grocery store to pick up a couple things, and I was like, ramen does sound good, and I'm like, well, I could take it with me. They put it in all the different parts, but you know what? There's no one here. And I'm thinking maybe I can just, I'm on my own. I could just eat it real fast, sit over at one of these corner tables, eat it really quick, and be on with my day.
Mm-hmm.
Man, I got involved in that, and then as soon as it opened, it was like, okay, they gave me a number. All right, this is your assigned table. You're going to be at that table. Can I just sit at the furthest one? But that was my plan, is to eat it as fast as possible and run and go.
Sure.
But they wanted me to sit at a specific one. Then a family came up, and it was like, okay, you're at that one. And it's like they're right near me. It's like, I don't want to fucking sit with this family. And then, this other guy, you sit there. They started packing it in within 5 minutes. I'm like, oh God.
I would have.
And then, so I've got my number, and they're starting to load me up with all this stuff. I'm like, oh God, oh Jesus. And then the family, the dad is yelling at the kids the whole time. Ronnie, put your mask on. Ronnie, come on, Ronnie. And then they get him at the table, and then the dad, I had a shirt with John Candy on it.
Yeah.
The dad must have
Candyman.
made, what's that?
Candyman.
Yeah.
It's an awesome shirt.
The dad
Best
must
shirt.
have said 4 things about John Candy, like he wanted to talk to me, and I ignored each one.
Yeah.
Oh, man, I miss John Candy.
Ooh.
Oh, man, I was such a John Candy fan.
Dude.
Candy head.
I'm not there to talk. Anyway, but in my head, I'm like, maybe that was a little rude, whatever, but I'm just not here to like talk. So I'm sitting there, and then the guy turns and yells at his kids again, and he goes, come on, Ronnie and Bit Bop, or whatever the kid's name was. Ronnie, keep your mask on. Come on, we all got to keep our masks on because of this nonsense.
Oh,
And I went, well, that's it. And I turned in the number, and I didn't eat there. I just walked away. I was like,
Fuck
hey,
yeah.
I can't eat. I'm sorry, and I left.
Yeah.
So I couldn't go through it. I really thought. If
Oh,
it
you
was
did
just,
the right thing.
If it was just me by myself on a secluded table, I maybe it would have been maybe okay. But I just can't do this outdoor fucking Everyone was penned in.
Yeah.
It wasn't just like loose tables. It was a pen. You were in
Well,
a
maybe
circus
that's the
tent.
nonsense he was talking about, because that sounds like some nonsense.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because of this mask nonsense. I was like, yep. And then I didn't feel so bad I didn't get into a candy conversation.
The tent city kind of like eating environment in a blacktop parking lot is pretty unappealing.
Yeah.
I've seen some behind like a grocery store like loading dock dumpster area where they've set it up though to where like when you're looking at it from the outside it's like dumpsters and shit, but from the inside they had these nice like Asian partitions, you know, those like thin kind of threefold standy things. Yeah. They had a whole section of the back of the shopping center kind of ready for this Thai place to seat customers. And I thought, well, at least when you're in there, as long as it's not crowded, it doesn't look like a dirty parking lot.
Imagine how much your life must have to already suck if that is like your fancy night out.
Yeah,
but I get it. People are
Eat the
cracking.
dumpsters behind the mall.
People need Johnny. You saw some wild shit the other day.
Oh, dude, I see one every day that cracks me up. There is a barber shop by here, and there's just like a line of dudes getting like fades like outside. They're like, and they have like those plastic like chain link, like, you know what I'm talking about, like around everyone, and they have like you know, everything tented off. And just like those like halo lights all around them, and it makes me laugh every time I see it. Just like dudes like staring like into traffic, getting like faded up.
I mean, I don't know.
I
just can't imagine like wanting to eat. Like if you want to eat outside of your house, I get it. Like I'm so tired of eating in my house as well. I understand. But like, get the food to go to a place where no one's at, like a park like there's no one around,
doing that.
and then have a little picnic by yourself, and then with your family, and then go home.
100%. My brother has been working from home during this whole thing. I mean, he's holed up in his bedroom all the time, whatever, and he's picked up lunch and goes to the beach. Like, he'll go somewhere that's near the beach, get food, eat it there. Take in the fucking atmosphere and go home.
Yeah, no one's around.
Part of it, honestly, I think part of it isn't really the food, but it's the service. Having somebody like wait on you and take your order and pamper you.
Man, I hate that. That's my least favorite part of going to a restaurant is having.
Well, I feel like isn't that because eating in a parking lot by the dumpsters can't really be that good, especially with microwave Applebee's fucking mac and cheese bullshit. So it just has to be like it's nice to have somebody wait on you.
Yeah,
I guess. Yeah, I don't even think about that part.
Yeah,
to me, it's like either I don't know. I mean, I get not wanting to cook. That's one thing, but to me, just get it takeout and leave.
Yeah, go find somewhere else to eat. That's fine.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I mean, I think it's a little. I don't know. Maybe being waited on right now, it can be. We can put that on hold until everything's back to the really normal, not this pretend eating by the dumpsters normal.
When your waiter is dressed like it's 28 days later and
I just feel bad.
And
like
you're in a parking lot. I feel like it all starts to stack up as not being very good. But
there's got to be people though that are like, "Fuck, dude, I need to work though.
Yeah,
I want to go to work."
I understand.
So I saw a video. You guys just reminded me. This came out last Sunday from here in San Diego of a giant church worship gathering where everybody was on the beach, packed together. There must have been at least like 300 or 400 people there, being led by a band just singing like worship songs here in San Diego.
Oh, good.
Pretty amazing.
Hallelujah.
You'll have to find this video if anybody's interested because it is crazy. So I don't know what you guys think about that, or if that actually the funniest part of the video is that the guy on microphone is saying, "You are all the people who are going to save San Diego.
Oh, yeah,
you
they're
are
the
all
saviors.
the people who are unafraid. You are the strongest people in San Diego." He just kept chanting that over and over. I know you guys haven't seen the video, but I don't know what you make of all that nonsense.
That nonsense.
I feel hopeless is how I feel. Like, I feel so bad for my kids who have been inside all summer, and it's going to be that way.
Well, aren't they excited about going back to school?
They're not going back to school.
Oh, God. Oh, what?
So, like, I mean, here's the thing is, like, the school district said, like, it's closed for the first week, and we'll go on from there. It's like, okay, well, the first week. Like, okay, I'm sure it's going to go past that. They said they're going to close down the school in spring for 2 weeks, and they never went back. So, it's like I don't.
Where are we at? Is it supposed to be going back soon?
My kids, I think, have like 3 weeks before they have to go back.
Okay.
So, I just feel so bad. I don't know what, it's like I was telling, like, Emma is like, this is her year between freshman year and sophomore year, which I remember vividly what I did that summer. That was a big summer for me, like, first time going out with friends, really, and, like, hanging. Like, it was a big thing. It's like, this is my 36th summer. Who fucking cares? Like, I'm not missing out on anything here, Like, but, like, I get it. Like, it sucks. This sucks. But, let's just survive it, and then we'll look back and say that sucked, and then move on. That's kind of my thought.
Kevin, you want to
I'm not down for. I'm 50-50 on surviving this.
Okay.
I don't know if we should do that or not.
Yeah.
Just might keep going forever. And
Yeah.
I mean,
That's
we
cool
lost
that,
Herman.
that those people saved San Diego, though. I heard Herman Cain saved Tulsa, so that's good. Like, everyone's saving people.
Yeah. No, Herman Cain ran for president against Barack Obama in 2012. Well, he was one of the candidates for the Republican Party. He didn't get the nomination, but he was, he was around back then.
Yeah.
He's not around anymore as of today.
Are people
That's the
weeping
news
the
story.
loss?
What?
Are people all weeping the loss of a politician? Did he die from COVID?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It wasn't wasps
Yes,
or
he did.
anything.
No, I think it was COVID from that rally in Tulsa.
Oh, fuck.
I think is where he got it from.
Oh, fuck.
I don't know.
I've seen so many of these side-by-side comparisons of people's like social media posts that are like a month apart, and it's like, this is all bullshit, and then an invitation to their funeral.
Oh, my God.
Yeah, I'm not going to get involved in all that mask stuff, which is just all hype. And then literally the next post is, hey, guys, we're having a service for Michael. I mean, it's just like this has happened multiple times.
So many examples of it, which is why I'm just going to the grocery store
And going home.
and going home.
Yeah,
and
I go to the
eating
grocery
at
store, I
home.
come here, I go home.
I go to the dog park. I get some vitamin D.
Sure.
Yeah, I'm not even like paranoid to the, or I don't consider myself paranoid. I'm being cautious about stuff.
Yeah.
But I've never felt like I'm like, I'm not losing sleep or anything like that. I'm doing what needs to get done. That's it. But I just can't go, like, even when I was at that store yesterday, it was a little crowded in there. And even then I just felt like that and the restaurant thing. It's not a matter of me like, oh no, I'm going to get it. Oh no. It's not
You're
even
just
that.
aware.
I'm just like, I just feel like, yo, it ain't time for this, man.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, let me pile into this restaurant. I just feel like if I don't need to be in this situation, why am I doing it? You know what I mean? That's where I'm at. I'm not like I wasn't running in fear that I caught it. I just was like, I don't know. Why am I getting involved in this now?
Yeah.
I don't know.
I am sorry Herman Cain died of coronavirus.
Yeah.
And sorry, like, so many people have died of coronavirus, but it's, I think, notable that he kind of went down with the ship on coronavirus, denying it, as like Garrett was saying, even on Twitter, which is not run by him, it's his social media platform, but even up till last night, tweeting about how, it's not really a threat and nothing to be worried about. That's kind of amazing when you think about that happening just in the grand scheme of things, just the state of affairs we're in, that somebody could be delivering that message while they are themselves severely afflicted by coronavirus,
What it scares me though, it's like, people are saying like, there's still a debate whether it's real or not, which is crazy to me, but whatever. But it's like, it doesn't matter like how safe I'm being, because someone who doesn't believe in this could fuck this up for me. I'm being
weakest link.
so safe, and I'm trying so hard to keep everyone in my house safe, and it's like all it takes is one fucker to just like get me. Like, I got and then it's just so scary. That's how I feel. I'm scared. I'm always scared. Everyone.
Yeah, I've never been scared. I just like I'm doing
I'm
exactly.
thinking- yeah.
I'm doing what needs to get done.
I'm thinking positively, and I'm trying to keep my mental output, positive. I'm trying to think like, oh, I'm doing the right things. I'm staying healthy. I'm eating right. I'm getting exercise. I'm going through my protocols that I think are going to, keep me the least likely from getting this thing. And if I do get it, hey, look on the bright side. Your immune system will probably be able to knock it out.
Sure.
And
Yeah.
as long as I keep thinking that way,
I
let's
don't
just
really
keep
feel
going
scared.
one day at a time.
I kind of feel like hyper focused,
Okay.
which doesn't make me feel scared, but I feel like, I'm taking protocols now and just being extra careful and just aware of so much stuff that I wasn't aware of before all of this happened. Like going to the gas station and being aware of any potential germs on the gas station.
Right?
Maybe that's not a bad thing just to think about in general.
Sure.
Because I don't want to get sick in general, like with norovirus or flu or anything that's going to afflict me. So
Yeah, one good thing is I didn't get a cold or a flu this last 4 months, just because overall I'm taking such more strict precautions.
Sure.
Yeah. I mean, I did get sick as soon as PAX. Yeah.
That was
PAX East,
February.
whatever. But
Do we, Johnny? You usually are the person who has all the vaccine info. You got that for me? Is that?
Yeah.
do
I
this?
mean, the Moderna one I think just hit final phase of testing, and the Oxford one hit the final phase of testing. I think they're testing them both on like 30,000 people.
Oh wow.
God, who? Military people? Like, who do they pick for that?
yeah.
I think it's random. I know for the American one, they're going where there's like a lot of cases, because that's the best way to test it out is like to vaccinate someone in a place where there's a lot of COVID cases.
Sure.
There's still no like definitive like will this help or not, but the Oxford one seems like
The
it's doing
Oxford
super
one
well.
seems like I saw a little bit about this, and it basically seems like this is like a super vaccine that they're developing before this even happened.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Which made me like really excited. Like this could just like eliminate the flu in general, which is like crazy.
It worries me that it's made in the UK. Like I'm hoping we'll get that here, but I feel like we're getting like really nationalistic with this vaccine. Like that's what my fear is.
Hey, we are the world, everyone. Let's make this for everyone.
I truly believe that this is going to be a situation where only when you are comfortable with it and ready to accept this is the way society is going to be and I can handle it, then the vaccine is going to roll out and this won't be an issue anymore.
Sure.
I think like you could almost drive yourself crazy holding out for that vaccine to sweep in here.
I know, but I just can't see it ending any other way at this point. Like it's gotten so bad that I just can't see this just going away without that.
I think
even when that
peter
does
out
come,
over time.
people aren't going to take it. What's
What?
that? I would say even if the vaccine is released today, there's going to be a lot of people who aren't going to be taking this thing, which maybe makes it not as effective. So I don't know.
I've actually like sometimes I just fantasize about all the ways that they'll fuck up the vaccine once they have a vaccine. Once they have a vaccine and they can cure COVID, it's still going to be a fucking problem because then it'll be like, oh, we don't have enough of the vaccine.
Right.
Oh, the vaccine is $5,000 a shot.
Right.
Oh, we thought we had the vaccine, but secretly we made a cheaper vaccine that we slipped in and ended up killing a bunch of people. Just all the regular bullshit with bureaucracies. That's why it's like, it'll be over when it's over.
Yeah. But again, the Oxford one is what I'm banking on. And wouldn't it be fucking nuts? Like if this thing is doing what they're saying it could potentially do, like, hey, remember that year that everything sucked so hard, but the flu is gone forever now? Like, wouldn't that be something? Like, we had to go through this to get rid of like that.
That would be great.
It'd be worth it.
No more flus.
No more
So
flus.
it's darkest before the dawn, Shawn.
The flu is done. Oh.
I would miss it. No, because I just feel like, I don't know. You never know. Everyone said, Comic-Con, that's such a mess. It's such a mess. And then people this last weekend were putting up videos of long lines, and people were going, I miss the lines.
Fuck that.
I miss talking to people in the lines. Well, guess what? Maybe when the flu's gone, you'll realize what you had.
Yeah, they're like, I used to call in to work, just say I had the flu. I get like 3 days off. I can't do that anymore.
Boom.
I miss the flu.
I love sick days.
Oh, I'm feeling a little peaked, guys. I'm gonna, and you'd stay home and play video games and jerk it, and now you're not gonna be doing that. Are you?
Take a photo of those tissues. Oh, I've been blowing my nose all day.
Yeah.
Proof.
I think
remember-
that they teach you in medical school, like if you're ever so sick you can no longer jerk it, that's when you know you have to go to the hospital.
Yeah, it's a good indicator.
Nah, I don't
Damn.
know if I'm that sick.
It's like taking your temperature. Yeah.
Well, have you ever had to go to the hospital? So there you go.
Well, there you go. And there it is. Hey,
What's up?
I just want to say rest in peace, Herman Cain. No, what was I going to say? Oh, sorry.
You're gonna
Now, that became the worst transition.
Now
then,
you got to
because
plug.
I couldn't think
No,
of what I was
leave
going
that
to
up,
say,
leave
so I
that
went
up.
with that. But it was actually I was going to plug our stuff. So
Yeah.
maybe that
We
was
have the best
maybe that was a good transition.
stuff though.
No.
But let me
worth it.
tell you, shop.mega64.com is going to just be amazing when you put it in your web browser.
It's gonna blow your
When you
mind.
load up that URL and you hit go, enter.
Have you
are
seen
gonna
the new
see-
story yet?
Oh,
have you seen it?
What's that?
Have they even seen the new story yet?
I
Maybe
don't
they
know if
haven't
they
checked
have.
it out. They
If
should
you
go look
haven't
at
seen
it.
our new store, hit it and then give it a reload just to so your eyes can catch up.
Get a second view
beautiful.
on that thing
Because-
everything's built from the ground up, new.
Yeah, shop.mega64.com is the best stuff. In fact, tomorrow, and by the time you're watching this on YouTube, they're already up. We're restocking the Neuro sweatshirt. Our good friend Mariel did. Kinu Cakes on Twitter, if you follow her on there. But the classic pink sweatshirt, we had some stock. It was intended for a certain convention that didn't happen. And same with we're bringing back the Rainbow 64 enamel pin. Also remade to bring to those summer cons. We were so excited.
Yeah.
And so but those will be stocked first come first serve on the website, and all kinds of other stuff is on there too. So by all means pick something up and check out patreon.com/mega64. We're always posting exclusive stuff on there too. The Mega64 version 1 documentary went up last week. Documentary about the Mega64 story I think it was made in 2004.
Yeah.
So we had a whole year under our belt, which is the perfect time to do a documentary on
The thing.
yeah. Now that we've had maybe 16 more years, might have a little more to say, but it's a good summary of our first year, and that's on our Patreon. A whole bunch of other stuff too, so check that out. Anyway,
Hell yeah.
Awesome.
that's all I had to say about that. Yeah. Kevin, how are you doing?
I'm doing good. I'm just staying safe and eating out whenever I can and doing the normal thing.
Whenever I get nervous, I talk to Kevin because he's never nervous.
The way I see it is that the only thing that's going to get us through this is time. So every day that goes by, it's closer to this being over.
Hey, Kevin, that's beautiful.
So
You're
let's
right.
just continue on, with how I'm doing. So.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're one day closer. I do check the numbers on COVID. I said every night before I go to sleep.
That sounds healthy.
Yeah, that's probably a mistake.
Wait.
What have you learned?
Well, I changed it to now I do it when I wake up
Oh, there you go.
Start the day off
Because-
bad.
because I just want to see here are the numbers. But today it wasn't me. I wasn't one
you're
of these
the
numbers
lucky
today.
I
Hopefully it
stopped
won't be
checking
tomorrow.
the numbers because the numbers got so astronomical it no longer mattered what they were.
I don't trust them anymore.
Yeah, now the numbers are.
Yeah, they're
I feel like
fucked now.
are not real.
Not that I ever trusted
Yeah.
the numbers, but the numbers are now controlled through the White House, correct?
Well, I think I said this the other day too, but I was checking the numbers because I always felt like this was going to go two ways. We were either going to get in front of it right at the very beginning and squash it, or we were going to miss our window and it was going to be the long haul. Well, the window has been missed. So there's checking the numbers now. It's just it continues to go up, right?
Right.
And what are we at? 4 million infections.
Yeah, and like 153,000 people have died.
Yeah, it's so
the
many
US.
at this point. Honestly, it's a number where I can't even imagine. I can't picture that in my mind.
Sure.
Yeah, we're
I
astronomical.
can't.
for
I
me.
can imagine it abstractly, but not actual 4 million infected people.
Yeah.
They're just big numbers at this point. So
Yeah.
I stopped checking them. But do you feel like you're getting insight into anything by checking them every day?
No, I
Oh.
don't.
Yeah, it sounds like instant key to misery.
Yeah.
I just feel like I need the information and I don't know why because
Ignorance is bliss, man.
I can't. You're right, and I can't do anything about it, and I am always stressed and always
You're gonna
scared.
know when the good news happens. Trust me, you're gonna hear.
That's true.
I think more information will stress you out less.
You know, think locally, Shawn. Like, your neighbors aren't dropping like flies. Like, ambulances aren't racing down your street.
Well,
you
I
know?
live very close to a hospital, so they are actually.
Okay, all right.
I hear an ambulance going all of the time.
There's people.
Again, I don't see how you're stressed.
That happened in 2019, though, too. There's car crashes and DUI.
no,
shit.
sure.
Yeah, and think about this. People die in car crashes and they ain't got a vaccine for your steering wheel.
Here's your sign.
I feel like
Hate
I'm
it.
still hearing that like every other day. Someone says something like that, and it's like, yeah, you have no concept of the situation. Fuck off. Anyway, adults are talking, so every time
Yeah.
it's just like,
Shawn,
you really
can
are
I
still
say
bringing that up?
something to comfort you?
Yes, Derek, please.
Comfort Shawn.
You should know. I think you've made it through the most dangerous part of COVID, which was like the very beginning, early uncertain times when
Sure.
nobody knew
Yeah, I think
what
so
the fuck
too.
was going on, and like everything was shutting down and breaking down, and the shit was really hitting the fan.
Yeah.
From this point on, I mean, infections will probably continue to go up, but I think on a personal level, your life will only get better.
Yeah.
Because I think you've I think you've hit like stasis mode. I think we all have. I think we've,
Yeah, it's
the new normal.
prepped. And we all have our masks and our equipment, and everybody knows if they're going to use that shit or not. And we've made our camps, and we're separating ourselves. And
Yeah. That's
now
true.
we're gonna ride it out. And there's nothing left to be done. Like Kevin said, just wait.
Yeah. And I do feel like at this, like when it first started, even like the doctors didn't know what they're going to get. They didn't know what was coming. They didn't know what it looked like.
Yeah.
You know, and so now I feel like they've seen it for so long that like they got it, figured like we know what this is at least. You may die still, but we at least know how to like help you. I don't know. It's not such a
Yeah,
guessing
and they're
game.
telling you like you don't have to be worried about like sterilizing your mail. You don't really have to be worried so much
Right.
about touching stuff. I mean, because that's not really what's causing people to get infected. It's the breathing of infected air. Like
Right.
they're getting studies and stats back, and they're learning about it. And,
Yeah.
And
Yeah,
so we're
no,
making
you're
progress,
right.
and you know,
Yeah.
I think the worst part is over.
I hope
Can I
you're
say
right.
something? Oh,
Yes,
Yeah.
Johnny.
I am so jealous of you guys. You guys don't have to deal with the variable of having roommates. Like, I wish I could lock myself in my house and not have to worry. But like knowing that my roommates go wherever the fuck they go, like, is the most panic-inducing thing ever. Like,
Yeah.
I'm so jealous that you guys can just go home and not have to worry. But so there you go, Shawn. I feel like
There you go.
not as bad as my situation. So-
That is a
added
good point,
element.
Johnny, because it sucks that you're not in control of your own environment.
Yeah.
There's nothing you can do. That's a bummer.
So I guess Johnny will be the point of infection for all of us.
Yeah,
Well, no,
exactly.
here's what you
Watch
can
out,
do.
guys.
You can socially isolate yourself from your roommates. Stay 6 feet away, and if you do have to pass them in the hallway, hold your breath.
But they're using the same bathroom.
I
you
know,
like,
but the
Yeah.
surface thing, it seems to be about like breathing droplets in an enclosed space.
So are you saying your roommate is compromising your living situation, Johnny?
No, I'm just saying, like, I don't know. Like, I don't talk to them all the time, so there's no way to know. I just act like my house is like a public space now. I like I put hand sanitizer on when I come back from the bathroom. I mask up if like anyone else is in the house.
wow. See,
Like-
you're the Johnny. You rule. I'm proud of you.
I want to know. Oh, go ahead. Yeah.
No, go ahead.
Well, I know, you know, a lot of people are single right now during the pandemic, and a lot of people are trying to date during the pandemic. I don't know if that's what's going on in Johnny's house. Maybe his roommate or roommates are hitting Tinder or whatever,
Oh,
but
what's that got to be like?
that's got to be hard right now.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's what
dude.
I was actually wondering about that. Like, are people out there doing that, or
I'm sure they
how's
are.
that going?
I've seen like a lot of commercials on TV that are like doing like virtual dates,
Oh, that
like
sucks.
Zoom calls or like a blind date Zoom call, which seems like the worst.
No,
yeah,
thank
fuck
you.
that.
That seems terrible.
I guarantee you there are people right now that are hooking up with strangers. The freaks are probably having a field day right now because, it's slim pickings on all the dating apps and all the people who are willing to meet up. It's basically only the freaks left. So they're connecting faster and
freaks, the viral fetishists, the conspiracy nuts. There's a couple sub-genres out there.
The viral fetishists?
Yeah, I'm saying.
Remember,
Garrett gets me. There's
that's
a
team of villains in a
society that
Mega
is
X
going
game.
buck wild right now.
Do you remember Johnny Knoxville's character in was it called Shame, the John Waters film, where he was
a dirty shame.
A dirty shame. Right.
Is that what it was?
Yeah, Shame was with
Michael Fassbender.
Yeah,
Kisses
a
in the
dirty
first minute.
shame. Johnny Knoxville was a fetish. He had a fetish where he liked dirty things. He was like he wanted to lick people's tissues and suck their toes after they walk on asphalt.
Yuck.
I dated a girl that made me watch that movie. She was like,
Really?
I like that movie.
You love Jackass, and then I watched that and I was like, I don't get this.
That movie's good. The chick from Strangers with Candy is in it.
Oh yeah, Amy Sedaris.
Yeah, it's John Waters. I mean, I liked it. It was like
I need to give it a second shot.
Pecker was his one before that.
Yeah, Johnny, give that a second viewing.
Yeah, I'm
Second
gonna.
viewing too.
You'll come
Licking used tissues doesn't sell me on watching a movie. That makes.
That's not all it was about.
Now,
Oh.
Shame, the original movie we were discussing here,
Not a
Michael
low down
Fassbender,
dirty shame.
That was great. He pisses
awesome.
in the opening, and you're thinking,
Yeah.
how did they pull that off? Like, is he really doing it? Is it an effect? And here's a little bit of trivia for you. Michael Fassbender came to the set with a big gulp, and he said, "You got 3 takes."
3 of those.
So they did three full pisses.
It hurts to cut off midstream.
He did 3 full pisses, and they were like,
Yeah.
and it's like, well, we got it.
What the fuck?
Fuck that.
I'll give you 1 take, and it's gonna be a long one.
He must do Kegel exercises like.
Oh yeah, he's got strong
Yeah.
Kegels.
I could stop it. You guys got to exercise more.
I mean, I
control.
could stop
Rocco,
it.
do you ever do Kegel exercises?
Oh yeah,
Could you do some right now?
Yeah, I'm doing them right now.
I've been doing them.
Yeah,
You want
Let's
to borrow
all
my
do 'em
Benoit
together.
balls?
yeah, we're all doing them.
Yeah, that's it. They're in effect. I see you
This
didn't.
might be the
notice.
worst podcast.
No,
Hold on. Wait. I'm trying to demonstrate proper technique. You got to make the face.
Yeah, if you make the face, you're not doing
Yeah.
it.
Wait, you want to film me doing this? All right, you got 3 takes. Anyway,
I'm only good for 3 reps.
what I was gonna say a minute ago though was this is not pissing or dick related.
Wow.
Well, a low down
But
dirty
I
shame.
feel like I feel like I keep hearing more about, and maybe you guys know more, that like shit's not really passing much through just touching stuff. Am I not? I could be wrong,
No, I'm
but I
hearing
feel
that.
like I see a new article every day where it's like, yeah, it's not
This
really going
was
through that.
always about breathing bad air.
Yeah.
Right? Because I saw an article literally yesterday that's like you don't have to wash your mail off. Like
You don't have to
like
microwave your
we know
takeout.
enough that you don't have to do this stuff. Like don't
Okay.
is
Wash
what I
your
feel like I've
hands
been seeing,
and
but
practice cleanliness because the bad air could settle and land on stuff, but it's really about getting that into you. So
yeah.
it's really that's what it's always been about. Breathing
Wait.
bad air, respiratory disease.
What happens if you like touch something infected and then rub your eyes?
Well,
Then
that's
you
why I
get
always
it.
wash your hands.
What's up?
Don't do that, but
Okay.
they're finding that is a remote. Your chances of doing that are remote compared to just
Yeah.
expose
It's,
yourself to
it's,
people.
it's dying
face-to-face.
on the surface before it can get on your hand and then into your eye, especially in sunlight.
I was never like really wiping shit down. I was just doing stuff and then washing my hand. Like
Dude.
I never really did that. Like
When
I,
it-
I
was
would just
gloved
whatever
up.
I interacted with, more so in the beginning, but I was just washing my hands.
When it first started, I would go grocery shopping and I would take everything out of the trunk and then I'd wipe each thing down individually and then give it to a kid who had gloves on and they would put it in the house and then like each
geez.
product I'd wipe because I didn't know what this was then.
Yeah.
Like that was
Yeah.
like before we
That's
knew any of this.
responsible.
Then I went into my garage, took off all of my clothes, and then went and took a shower because I still did. I was like, I don't know what this is.
Outbreak shit.
Yeah,
dude.
Tom Green would.
Yeah.
I remember seeing him online. Would like go grocery shopping, and then he had a room that he would put all the groceries in and then not go. He wouldn't.
2 weeks, right?
He would leave them. No, for like 3 days.
Oh, okay.
He'd leave them in there and then go get them later. It was
Howard
just, I
Stern
don't know,
talks
it
about
didn't-
the same thing.
I never, but for me, it
So
was just,
paranoid.
listen, I know I'm not using science here or anything, but I just felt like I wouldn't hear about Tom Green getting it from, dude, he picked up his groceries and he fucking got it. Like, I just feel like, not that would be the headline, but I just feel like, I don't know, deep down, it never felt like that would be the way that I would get it.
My thought on that was, if it was that bad, then I was going to get it anyways.
Yeah,
If it
exactly.
was
I think that's
a
where I'm
need where
coming from, Derek.
If you need to have a clean room to change out of your infected clothes to go into your house, and you need that kind of, or like a gray area where you go from an infected zone to transition zone to clean room.
Yep.
Then we're all fucked.
That's how I felt. Yeah. I thought, and that's how I felt about it. Is like, if it's that far, then doom has already taken place. But I just washed my hands a bunch. That's it.
Yeah, and obviously I don't do that anymore. But
Yeah,
I
I was sterilizing the stuff that I brought in from outside, but I wasn't doing like changing of clothes and showering every time I left the house.
Yeah.
But if I did, like, honestly, in the beginning, if I went shopping, double masked gloves, and I was around a lot of people, I would not want to like just wear that all day. I did feel like I had maybe a layer of germs on me.
Yeah.
It's a psychological thing.
Yeah, I did gloves the first time I went like Costco shopping or whatever, just because it's like I'm gonna be touching a bunch of stuff.
Right.
Whatever. Who knows? I don't know what the scene is gonna be like. I did that then, but then again, like not long after that, it was like, hey, gloves, pick up shit, just wash your hands a bunch. I was like, okay.
I did
That's
gloves
what I
for
did.
like fucking months
Yeah, me
until I
too.
ran out.
I still use a glove for getting gas.
Yeah, I
I'll
Yeah,
put one
I
on
don't-
and then do
yeah.
the thing and then toss it.
I hear you. Yeah, you know what? I did do that. I did do that too because again, it's something specifically for people to fucking grip as hard as you can. It felt like,
Does no
I
one
can
else
see that, and
does
then
no
and
one
then
else
just throw it
put-
away.
Yeah.
Does no one else put the lock on whenever I pump
do.
gas?
I do.
Yeah,
Put it
I do,
full-
but I mean to get it going.
To hit the
Oh,
buttons, hit the all the thing. It's like this is touching.
All right.
Things are meant to be touched.
I don't know.
So-
I'm
but
with
yeah, I
the
did
hand
do that.
sanitizer just afterwards.
yeah, I mean, that works too.
Yeah, that works too.
Okay, so my grocery store for when this first started, like in California, those grocery bags
Yeah.
were illegal. You couldn't you had to bring your own bag or you had to pay 10 cents for a thicker plastic bag.
Yeah, some people have had this for years, but we just got it
Sure.
like last year.
But some people don't have it yet, but
Yeah.
that's what we have here. But then this started and they went back to the shitty bags like, hey, you know what? Like this is different times. Like here's our, you don't have to pay for extra. Here's the bag. But now you can't bring your own bag anymore. And then they don't give you those other bags. You have to pay the 10 cents for the bag. You have no option now, which is like frustrating. It's like, well, either give me the free bag or don't charge me for these. Like I can't bring my own bag in like you want me to.
My supermarket lets me bring my own bag. You just
They
have
do.
to bag it yourself at their branch.
We've never taken the free bags, and we always just put the raw ass groceries back in the cart, wheel it out to the parking lot, bag our groceries in the back of the car, and then we do it that way.
Yeah.
We just leave the bags in
I
the
feel
car.
like
because they wouldn't let us bring them in.
the bag situation in California never sat right with me. Good, like I was all for like, hey, let's not like just willy-nilly use plastic bags. We have reduced plastic bag usage in this state so much. Hell yes.
Yeah.
That was great. So I guess ultimately it was good. But then I don't know, when I'm at stores, I see everyone still getting plastic bags, but they're all being charged for them.
Yeah.
And I went, wait, what?
And they're thicker plastic.
I'm still seeing a billion plastic bags here, but now we're all paying for them. So I don't know. Like, I guess the statistic is good, but when I'm there, I'm like, I don't know. I feel weird. I'm using this. Everyone here is using them, and we're all.
Well, it's supposed to deter you, and you should buy reusable bags.
Yeah, bring those
I
cloth
bought
ones,
a
all the comic
shit ton of
ones.
reusable
But
bags, and I
I've
think
done-
everybody I know did too.
I've done that a couple times, and I felt like I was still getting a weird reaction. Like, what's this bag?
Oh, then they can. No, they should know. They do
I've
it
had
that
it,
way.
dude. I've had it happen a couple times, and it was like, is this not? Am I not supposed to be doing
You just
this?
no, just don't. No, you just put it on top of the groceries, and they know like you put the bag first,
the
and then
bags
your groceries
first.
behind it, and they
Yeah.
know what to do. That's all you gotta do.
But
Anyways,
This is another. They should have a sign situation, I think, with the bags.
yeah, I don't. You
They
guys
should have a sign and an area that says "Place your brought from home bags here."
Is anything really you should have a sign situation?
Yes. When you're at the register and there's 7 fucking people going, wait, I can't. How many of these can I buy? Yeah, I've got. Oh yeah, one sign would have solved all this.
You know where they had a sign?
Done.
buy the product.
I
No,
went,
not by the
Oh,
product.
okay. I was guessing.
I finally went to the grocery store. I had like not gone since second wave started. I was like running out of food because I was like, I'm gonna hold off. But I went real quick, and I was so happy. They had a sign, limit 1 per customer, but they had Spam in stock again.
Oh,
Oh.
So
it's
Here we
weird.
go.
It's
The
only
things I
getting
can't,
better.
the things I can't
miss-
find right now are so like Dr. Pepper. I've
find
tried
it?
to get Dr. Pepper for the past month. It's gone
Really?
everywhere I go. Which is like, why that? I'm not
I
really
keep
sure.
seeing commercials for cream soda Dr. Pepper, which I'd like to try.
oh yeah.
But I haven't seen it anywhere.
Yeah, dude, I tell you, like it's like, there's random things that are just like not existing right now.
Yeah,
Yeah.
the Spam has been gone since the pandemic started at the 2 shops that I patron. Is that how it works?
Patronize.
Yeah. Don't patronize me.
Don't patron me.
But the toilet paper's back in stock finally, and not just that shitty one-ply Scott
No, it's
that
good.
we had to buy a fucking case of, and I'm so sick of the last 3 weeks we're trying to get rid of it.
Yeah.
It's
Are
terrible.
you, wait, are you trying to get rid of it?
Dude,
I know someone who needs it.
the one-ply Scott.
Yeah. Dude,
They like that?
My family's house, the plumbing is so fucked up that they were recommended, hey, yo, just use this.
That stuff sucks.
Yeah, it sucks. But guess what? If you shit at my family's house, guess what you're using?
you need that shit.
Yeah. Shit anywhere else.
We had to get a case of it because it was all that was left.
Yeah.
So I'll see what we got
It's
left.
so funny because
But
my
we've been
family
on
was
it.
hunting that down
Oh fucking
during
hell.
the thing. Like, yo, no one has this. It's like, why do you want it?
I got the shit
the
tickets.
plumbing won't take the rest. It's gonna
Tell
be bad.
Dick, I got the shit tickets. Low key.
They had to do that and get a toilet with the biggest throat
Oh my god. Oh my god.
just to make a
Yuck.
flush.
Have we talked about the origin of that reference ever on
I think
a
we
stream?
did,
Yeah, we
right?
did.
This is my dad.
Yeah, it was another comedy group's joke.
What?
No.
No.
My dad's a general contractor, and he had a client once in the 80s who said, I have 2 sons who play all-state, all-American football, and these boys eat so much food. I need a toilet installed in the garage here on the side where the boys stay. I need a toilet with the widest throat they sell.
Oh, my-
Something they can really. I'm telling you, these boys eat a lot of protein.
Oh,
And
Yeah.
I just remember being a kid, and my dad told us that story. Like, I had a client today.
Yeah, he thought it was another comedy group. It's such a good story.
I
Garrett, but
always
that's,
thought that was a Brandon DiCamillo prank call.
oh
No.
no, that's
That's
Garrett.
why I'm saying, like, I don't think we've talked about that since the campfire set.
Yeah, it's been
Yeah.
a while, but yeah, that's a
A deep cut, the
Yeah.
widest throat.
that's
Wow.
a Garrett original.
GCO.
Yeah.
That's such a terrible way to word that.
I know.
I quote that more than like anything.
Yeah, that I do say all the time. The widest throat.
Yeah, I'm gonna use the bathroom real quick. I'm gonna make sure they have a toilet with the biggest throat.
Just naming it
Yeah,
that is.
that you're shitting down the biggest throat. Oh man. Oh god.
Well,
Have you guys ever done that where the
It's a good
throat
band
wasn't
name.
big enough? Go ahead, round table.
no.
Yeah.
Kevin, you want to get in on this?
Oh yeah, dude, I run it all the time.
Yeah.
I asked for the skinniest throat for my toilet.
Wait, are you number 1 or number 2? Number 1. Okay, we got a toilet with the skinniest
The
throat.
thinnest throat. It's like
That
a
doesn't
straw.
sound good either.
No.
None of it
It's
sounds
the
good.
throat part. It's
Yeah, the
really
throat,
good.
yeah.
Yeah.
That's like calling the lips the lips. Or something.
The
Dude,
lip.
Yeah.
A sludge core band?
Yeah.
Wide
Lift up.
throat.
Yeah, open those lips and shit down the biggest throat.
That's a sludge core band name, Toilet Throat.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
We'll start that.
My new novel called The Widest Throat.
Johnny and I, we'll get that going.
Yeah.
Thick
yeah.
Throats with a Z. That's my new band.
Toilet Throats with a Z.
Toilet throat.
Just like Freud's boys.
Yikes.
Yeah.
Oh man.
Well, that brings us to the end of
Yeah,
we are at
Quarantine.
the
We said
hour.
it all. We did it all.
Political satire, toilet humor.
Yeah.
A little bit of philosophy and intellectualism mixed in for fun.
I'll stick a
I
can
don't.
up my
I don't want
ass.
to end on like get into conspiracy theories because obviously we're wrapping it up. But I think. Do you think Herman Cain is gone,
Well, we did the vaccine talk.
or
I
is
mean-
he still?
Oh,
I don't know.
Oh, well. I'll look into
We'll
it.
see. All I'm saying is I
riding
question. I
that
don't know.
train. High on
R.I.P..
cocaine.
He's still
Whoa.
tweeting. Explain that.
Herman-
That's what I'm saying. It's a little weird.
He
He's got some
is?
new tweets.
Well, he was in the deep state, right?
I don't know.
Confirm this or
Hey,
deny?
Johnny, can you take
Yeah.
us out? Go
Now
ahead.
he's
All
in
right,
the deep
I'm taking
earth.
you guys to the other side.
Oh, shit.
All right, go to a dimension with the biggest.
Herman
Oh, it went
Oh,
to
it did.
Derek with the effect.